My name is Angela Davis, and I am one of the consultants on the Consultant Consortium with the Denver Foundation's Inclusiveness Project. My relationship with the Denver Foundation's Inclusiveness Project goes back all the way to 2006, when I was working with a nonprofit organization that was a capacity builder, and I was doing a work around board development and board leadership, especially for people of color, and to assist boards in becoming more inclusive of people of color. And I met several representatives from the Denver Foundation. We decided that we were basically doing the same work, so why not partner together? So since 2006, I've been working with the Denver Foundation's Inclusiveness Project on their board leadership program and other leadership programs for people of color to help them to navigate through the process of being on the board of a nonprofit organization. Actually, leaders of color already are in the nonprofit sector, non-traditionally, of course. We go to church, we do a lot with our church groups, we do a lot with our children's groups. So we are in the nonprofit sector on a non-traditional basis. However, there are many nonprofit organizations out there who are looking for our views, who are looking for our values and our perspectives, and we just don't know that we're there. So I think it's very important as people of color that we have opportunities to engage with these nonprofits, because we truly bring a new blood to the nonprofit sector. And I think that's one of the most important and the most giving things that we can do as human beings and as people of color. Nonprofit organizations tend to gain when they're more inclusive of people of color for several reasons. A lot of our organizations around here have been in business for a very long time and are still working on the same perspectives and the same values and beliefs that they've been incorporated since the beginning of the organization. Now that we've got an influx of people of color coming in who are very much interested in providing their perspectives and their values and their beliefs in the assistance of helping nonprofits to meet their mission, vision, values, and goals, I think it's really important that nonprofit organizations be prepared for these new perspectives, because most of the time, a person of color, they will be the first person who is on the board of directors for this nonprofit, and they will be needing to have some sort of navigation tools and needing to have some support from the nonprofits in order for them to feel comfortable and to feel that they can bring their full selves to the table and to be part of the nonprofit and to really give. My leadership sessions with the Inclusiveness Project began probably around 2007, when I was working with the nonprofit organization that did a lot around board leadership, and Chamber Connect, which is the Colorado Black Chamber of Commerce's leadership program, came to us looking for a home in order to offer trainings on board leadership. And with the partnership with the Denver Foundation, we were able to come together, and we've been doing so for several years. And each year we offer the board leadership training as an activity of the Denver Foundation's Inclusiveness Project. Now, in 2010, one of the major things that we were hearing from the folks who were attending our trainings is that it's wonderful that you give us all of this information around board leadership. However, we need to take a step back and talk about our own personal leadership style and to see if we're able to provide the type of leadership that nonprofit organizations are looking for. So in this year, 2011, we put together the Dare to Lead, which is a leadership program that takes you back within yourself to figure out what exactly is your leadership style and how does it fit with what you want to do in the community, and then where can you give this gift of leadership. Leadership to me is an innate human right and ability that we have. I think as a leader, we should bring our values and bring our voices and bring our perspectives to the table. And I think that we should give ourselves permission to do so. As far as racial equity, a lot of the nonprofit organizations are looking to be more inclusive, foster a culture, a more inclusive culture. And in order to do so, they have to be diverse. And when they're diverse, when they offer opportunities to people of color, then the next step, I mean, diversity is not just it. The next step is working on privilege issues And once privilege issues are brought to the table and actually worked on, then we go into inclusion, how to make people of color feel more comfortable in the nonprofit sector. So as a leader, I feel that it's important that you get out there and you make the effort to be involved with your community. This is the only community we have. This is the only world we have. And if we're not going to stand up and take action, we don't know where our world's going to end up. So I believe it's very important for all of us to be leaders.